This is the toughest day for any dad. In some ways I'm happy, in other ways I'm sad, but I know I'll always be dear old dad. On the good side, I'm gaining a son-in-law and getting a raise. But with Camille off the tab, there's lots of reasons for praise.
Was the third passage that grabbed my attention that you chose, where Jesus tells about his disciples, that he's chosen them not just to be his servants, but to be his friends. It was a theme last night of the rehearsal dinner. What great friends you both are to your friends and now to each other.
Before we begin, Camille, we feel like we should say that there's not much in this speech about you. We both think you're practically perfect in every way, and it's really not worth roasting you for this, because we both love you. Josh, on the other hand, we have some commentary. So, hi everybody. This is Andrew. I'm Michael. We're Josh's big city friends. Now, we're both from Mobile and Lafayette, respectively, but relative to Natchez, it's a pretty big deal, I think, so.
I want to thank you all for coming down. You had to be here, but definitely I couldn't see a better crew to surround these two than unintentional rhyme. This is my first wedding I've ever seen, and man, can I tell you that it takes an army. I don't think a rocket scientist could do half as good as y'all did, because this is incredible.
Our love rose like the thunder. I never had to wonder.
To old Camillicent, my old hag, the lady of the hour. Just a few things to strike your attention. Once I started thinking about it, though, you've always been preparing for this moment, so hang with me, I have some goodies prepared. Breaking Campbell Klein's arm in Demolition Derby was aggression. Riding your bike into the ditch in our front yard to beat Mr. Wesley Griffin's time was competition. Washing my care as a kid was motherhood. And driving home on Mother's Day at night from Baton Rouge with an orc in the chantilly cake was love. And that's just naming a few.
I am the best man. It might have taken a couple of years, but Josh has finally admitted it. I'm the best.
The thing about Josh is that you never know what you're going to get. He invited me to come meet his family, and the next day I was squirrel hunting for the first time. And then he said, "Man, you ever had chocolate pie before?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, my grandmother insists we have chocolate pie." And then I had KK's chocolate pie. And ever since then, Josh Calloway and I have been best friends. Like I say, you never know what you're gonna get with Josh.
Camille's always been the cool older cousin I've imitated and admired. She's stylish and fit, and her makeup is lit, and she leaves us all feeling inspired.
I'll keep it real. I know Camille from the time we were only 4. From Disney World vacations and SNL fixations and movies and track meets and more.
I know Camille from elementary school, back when Just Dance parties were more than cool. We reconnected at UMMC, where we both found careers as doctors to be.
Being Josh's little sister was great because everyone knew who I was, because who doesn't know Josh Calloway? But Josh always seemed to steal my thunder. When I got sophomore homecoming maid, Josh got homecoming king. When I was homecoming queen, Josh got pilgrimage king. Now, Josh is getting married the day before my birthday. So So Josh and Camille, you better never forget my birthday. And thank you, Mr. George and Miss Debbie, for throwing me the best birthday party ever.
I remember her and Josh's first date and the raccoon in our bathroom vent too.
She and Josh always had an instant connection, a tried and true bond that transcended affection.
It isn't so bad to be Josh and Camille. Big city wedding with family, friends, booze and food and a band. They get up the next day and head to Thailand. Debt-free, carefree, a dog named Tuna. What a wonderful life. On top of that, Josh is getting a beautiful wife. Thank God she looks like her mama.
I insisted on calling you Josh Crawdaddy, which became your contact in my phone for around 3 years, until my phone made its way into a Phoenix West toilet at Hangout Fest with Camille, which, might I add, she came with me because my friends bailed and I was alone. I've always prayed for someone to love Camille in a godly love, and you do just that. I know you'll lead the house well and be a great husband and brother-in-law.
Let's grab drinks again. Talk it out like adults.
I mean, the real thing that I sit here and wonder about Josh is, Josh, we have shockingly little in common. Like very, very little things. Like Josh is a big outdoors guy. I'm much happier at the beach or indoors, as you can tell from my complexion. But Josh, I mean, he's always out hunting. Every weekend he's out hunting, and up until his bachelor party, I rarely shoot guns. It's really not a big thing for me. It's just not something I do. You know, I'm funny, I'm smart. Josh is trying his best. He's trying his best. But as we sit here and think about reasons that Josh and I are friends, and reason that we've been friends for, you know, a long time, I'm not sure why he's friends with me. I'm very certain why we're still friends with Josh. When you find friends in your life who would drop everything that they're doing for you, that have been reliable, fun, and dependable for years on end, it's something very special. And I mean, he is 3 lost teeth away from being a like Beverly Hillbilly, but there is nothing more important than having friends in your life who really care about you, who care about your family, and who care about their loved ones. Josh, you know we love you so much, and we are happy to continue this redneck journey with you. And it's really our privilege. So thank you, Josh, and we love you, Camille.
I, Josh, take you, Camille,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
And I promise,
And I promise,
before God and these witnesses,
before God and these witnesses,
to be your loving
to be your loving
and faithful husband,
and faithful husband,
in plenty and in want,
in plenty and in want,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
I, Camille, take you, Josh,
To be my husband.
to be my husband.
And I promise,
And I promise,
before God and these assembled witnesses,
before God and these assembled witnesses,
to be your loving
to be your loving
and faithful wife,
and faithful wife,
in plenty and in want,
in plenty and in want,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Josh, you may now kiss your bride. I now present to you Mr. and Miss Josh Baker Caldwell III. What God has joined together, let no man separate. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Finally, Mr. and Mrs. Josh Calloway!
Camille is my med school ride or die, and I'm her biggest fan. I'd do anything for this precious girl, even rewatch Silence of the Lambs.
Truly, what can be said of a girl as amazing as Camille Azar, the queen of Zeus and movie quotes, the kindest we know by far.
She's small but mighty, gentle but bold. She'd do anything for her friends. Push a truck up a hill.
She's compassionate and kind and soon to be Josh's wife. We're thankful to be her bridesmaids and friends for life.
It's okay. ADD, ADHD, E, all of the above. Their kids will surely be beautiful, energetic, a lot to love. Travelers, hunters, and hikers, and Tiger grads. Being Josh and Camille isn't so bad. It's a pretty good deal to be Josh and Camille. Engineer, urologist, NOLA bound. Here tonight to celebrate. Friends and family abound.
My grandfather in Shreveport, Louisiana, asked me who I was living with. I went through a long, deep description. I got the words, my other roommate's from Natchez, Mississippi. And my grandfather said, really, one of my best friends in the oil field was Josh Calloway from Natchez, Mississippi. Call your grandfather right now and ask him if he knows Paul Wilson. So he calls me back, who are you? Turns out that they reconnected through us and talked until they passed away. It's one of the best memories I have.
Which is not always the case. He just goes, man, I just can't wait for this raise in May. It's like, does that happen for like a doctor? Like, do you get a raise? He goes, no, like, it's Josh's problem now. And I'm like, that was all he said. That's all I needed to know.
Put God first, family second, and everything else falls in line. We love you, and we know that the best is always there for you and always will be. Congratulations.
He's amazing, he's wonderful, he's kind, he's thoughtful. As everybody who's friends with him comes up and says, like, the person who has your back is Josh Calloway. And so, I mean, y'all are friends with him. I get to be married to him. So anything that y'all experience, it's a whole nother level.
You know, I've given many speeches in a couple different weddings, and I've always wondered what it's been like to be the guy getting talked about. And I can say what I learned from tonight is I'm marrying a rock star urologist, and she's marrying a guy with 2 teeth, and it's going to be there.